Another significant speech from the Prime Minister last week where he announced a commitment to a future made in Australia. The speech was significant for a number of reasons. Firstly it was another clear indication that this government sees clean energy as an absolutely critical part of our economic future and a critical part of their broader vision for this nation. It was also significant because it again put a marker down for what we can expect to be some firm and significant commitments from this government in the upcoming budget to be released later on in May. Obviously a lot of detail to work through a future made in Australia, but what's clear is that this government is enthusiastic to revitalise our manufacturing sector, to develop more of the supply chain domestically in Australia. A lot of detail to work through, but I think indicates we can see more of the commitments that they've already made. Hydrogen head start, more recently the solar sunshot. I think these are the sorts of initiatives we can expect to see more of in the upcoming federal budget. It's all very timely because as I speak to you, I'll be heading to the United States to really get an up-close look at the Inflation Reduction Act, the enormous impact it's having on both the United States and the world more broadly, to speak to investors, suppliers, policymakers about the enormous role that Australia is playing and can play in the future global clean energy transformation, and of course to make sure that we get our share of the action happening in the United States and around the world back here into Australia. It's going to be a fascinating couple of weeks ahead. Clearly clean energy is going to be a critical focus of the budget. That's why we've been spending a lot of time with the federal government, with policymakers and publicly advocating for a strong response to the IRA and for Australian leadership. Of course, the Prime Minister made this speech in Queensland, which has become one of the critical regions for the clean energy transition in Australia. That's why we're spending a lot of time in Queensland over coming weeks and months. May 2nd, we've got our Brisbane member mixer, hope to see you there. And then of course, early June 4th and 5th, we've got both the Australian Large Scale Solar and Storage Summit over those 2 days, and our inaugural Queensland Clean Energy Dinner on the evening of the 4th of June. Look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a fantastic night, fantastic event to celebrate the success of the industry and its future. Look forward to seeing you there.